Hey folks, how's it going? So my voice is a little shot right now because I went to the range on Saturday and I played a set and it was super loud and just raucous. So that's why I sound like shit. Actually, I think I sound awesome, but anyway. So today what's going down is I'm gonna tell you about some crazy shit that I've seen in slabs. Like in the description, it's totally off the cuff. I do not have a script prepared here. Hey, how's it going? Chris from Minnesota. I love Minnesota. I grew up there. Um, so what's going down is I'm sitting at the bar and I'm swilling this cheap trash. It's definitely not name brand like I usually go for. Um, and some crazy shit that I've experienced here in Slabs. Um, I don't want to mince words or you know. Anyway, welcome. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Hey, the Irish bully, hi, Scrap Do. Hey, Harold. What's up? I'm trying to adjust this camera just right so that way you can see the tag while it's in progress. But it's also hard because oh, good, you can see my arm. So my buddy here is going to be stabbing my over and over again while I tell you fucked up stories. You guys gotta remember too, like, Slab City is really awesome, a lot of fun, and there's some really cool people out here. But also, what I'm gonna focus on today is the fucked up shit that I've seen without getting a little too deep, because, I don't want to be, like, traumatizing to anybody. But, um, yeah, everybody wants to fucking. I'm 100% real shit. Like, there's beautiful things going on here and people building stuff like the last video that I did about Rabbit Side. Those cats are phenomenal human beings and they're building gorgeous stuff and creating art, raising animals, etc. But also, there's dumb shit, fucking assholes roaming around here too, causing trouble for people. Fortunately, those types of people are not successful here in Slabs and don't last too long. At least most of them. And I'm not here to like name names specifically, because these people are not important. But I will tell you some stuff. But first, before that happens, I'm gonna take a swill of whiskey. You guys should take a swill of whiskey with me. Hey, what's up? Oh, that shit's nasty. Mm. Oh, thanks, Paula. Yeah, I'm super happy if you bring me some Jack Daniels, I'm okay with that. Mm. Oh, God, that's nasty shit. Anyway, yeah, sorry about my voice. I know, it's weird. Oh, yeah, I better get into this fucking chat so I can moderate the trolls. Not that I see any trolls, you guys are being chill. Daboodeef179. Hell no, menthol flavored vodka, that sounds horrible. What is wrong with you people? Okay. Just gonna let you guys accumulate. Holy shit. You think that my voice is less deep than usual? Awesome, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, it's forcing me to talk more gently to you. Like, hello, friends. I hope you're all doing well today. Okay. It's either that, where it's like, hello, friends, or it's like, hey, pass me that whiskey. Oh my god. Ah! Advertisement. Get out of here, fucker. I hate you. I already have solar. You don't have to whisper. You can still 10 bar normally. Oh yeah, my friends are also, and the bar's still running, so you might see people roll through here ordering beverages. I have the most beautiful friends.
You're beautiful.
Shut up. Okay.
Thank you. Does your friend need anything?
You want a drink, yo? Stop by to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Wandering Ivy. Hey guys, Just a friendly reminder there to smack that like button and then unsmack it and smack it again just to keep smacking it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing that right now. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah. That's just dirty. That's filthy. Anyway, okay. So this guy here is my buddy Griff, and he's chilling out and he's doing some tats. He's been here for like, what, 6 days now?
I don't know. I lost track of days ever since I got here.
Yeah, time doesn't really mean a whole lot out
Not
here.
here, no.
And he's gonna freestyle some shit while I tell you about some of the most fucked up things I've seen here in Slabs. So I'll take your questions now. You got questions? Get my brain going. I like legit did not prepare.
You let me know when you want more, okay?
I will. Thank you. You want to move your chair over here so you can actually reach me?
I mean, I'd have to like sit on this.
That's okay, but also we can move that.
Move it? Okay. I'll just move it real quick.
You got it? Okay, cool. Robert is asking, who makes your earrings?
My earrings. This was actually accrued from someone who was on the Naked and Afraid show, and
no shit.
they were at the it's called the Market Obscura, and I used to live in Portland, and they were there with all their pelts and everything, and really shed some light on that show. Honestly, like, yeah, there's some things that are cool, and there's a lot of things that are drama, but that person was very insightful to that whole shebang, really.
I'd like to talk about that with you sometime soon.
Yeah, pretty fucking cool. So yeah, earrings acquired from weird people in Portland.
Yeah, if you guys have seen Naked and Afraid, yeah, it's interesting. I definitely have my own opinions on that as well.
As you should.
Drunk Uncle 420 says, I'm naked and afraid right now.
Love you, Drunk Uncle. Love you, Drunkle.
Hey, Adam Mack, you got something to say, bitch? Yeah, that's what I thought. Time out, little fucker. Sorry about my voice again. This is weird. I'm used to being very sharp with my tone. Okay, let's see. What's something I can think of that's fucked up? Let's get a little warm-up tale. Let's see.
There you go.
So, this is like a really, really short anecdote about some weird I saw in Slabs, and this was before I moved to Slab City. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you the very first time I saw Slab City. And, so I had been on the road for about a year, and I was staying up in Joshua Tree with a Marine who also practiced ninjutsu, and he let me and my buddies crash this place for a while, and we were talking about Slabs because one of my buddies had told me about it, and he was like intrigued. So basically he decided he wanted to bring us all down there, down here, and just check it out firsthand and just kind of do like maybe camp out for a night or two and just see what it was like. And so we get to Slabs, and it's the middle of the summer. It's like fucking June or July, and it's hot as fuck, and we get to Salvation Mountain, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty fucking weird. So I climb up Salvation Mountain, and upon getting to the top of it, the first thing that I see is about maybe a half a mile further away was an RV that was completely on fire. It was just burning like crazy, and there was this plume of black smoke going into the sky, and I actually got a picture of it, and it's a good picture. So the first thing I saw upon climbing Salvation Mountain was an RV that was completely on fire. So we're like, all right, well, cool, welcome to Slab City, I guess. And we drive in a little further, and the second thing that I saw that was notable was a tweaker in the middle of the street, and she's like bleeding from her feet, and she's crying and screaming, and we're like, oh my god. And I'm like, dude, don't stop for this. Like, she's, I don't know, like, She's got her own shit going on. But this guy was such a bleeding heart. He was so sweet. So he pulls over and he like he pulls out his med kit and he like bandaged her up. And it turns out that she wasn't even crying about her feet bleeding. She was crying because like her friend wouldn't give her her mail key or some shit. So I was like, cool, okay. And we went to the hot spring and met some cool people. It was fun, and this dude helped us find a place to camp out for the night, and that was chill. But we only stayed for like a day and a half, and then after that we headed back up to Joshua Tree, and that was my first experience in Slabs, an RV on fire and a bloody tweaker crying about a mail key. But I still was like, I kind of want to go back, because there's a lot of potential there. Like, there is freedom. Like, people can set up their campsites where they want to, and there's a lot of art, and there was some really nice people there too. Like, it wasn't just fires and tweakers. It was also really friendly people.
Yep. Hey, buddy.
Heyo, I'm live streaming.
Oh shit, what up, y'all? Smoking a little bit of ganja.
Coco going live.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah, you got a piece?
Yeah, I got my pipe right here.
You got scissors around here?
Yeah, in the back there.
Ooh, Satan. There we go.
I know it was eerily quiet at the canal. It was like eerie. Like a weird eerie, you feel it, I don't know.
Super eerie.
Remember what Erie, Indiana? You remember that? I don't even know why I just thought of that.
So I've got a live stream theme that I'm doing. It's most fucked up things I've seen in Slab City.
Oh yeah?
So I'm trying to keep it on topic, and that's really loud. It's okay. Thanks, Susan. I'm really stoked about fucking breaking 10K subscribers recently. That's really exciting. Wow, there's 130 people in here. That's amazing.
Woo-hoo!
So yeah, and let's see. The first year I came out to Slabs after that. I was in Joshua Tree. I've told this story before. I was trying to buy some property in Joshua Tree, try to get a job out there, and it just kind of wasn't really panning out the way that I wanted to, and I decided to come back out to Slabs, even though that first experience was definitely pretty weird. But I was like, yeah, I want to give it a try. Like, I know that summer is the off season, right? Like, everybody knows summer is not when it's at. Like, winter is the time when the party is. Summer is when things are rough and brutal and crazy, and there's not that many people out here. So I wanted to give it another chance, and so I came out here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was telling you this story the other day about those dumb shit fucking Schwilly train corps kids.
Yeah.
That fucking crash landed into my campsite. They literally crash landed
From
into my
Mars!
campsite. They were driving this shitty car, and they fucking they're driving up, and I was up at the tanks, and up at the tanks, it's like there's just dirt roads up there, and these kids drive up. There's 3 of them in a car, and they literally crashed into my campsite, and their car is like stuck in the sand all the way up to the frame, and they both come rolling out the car into the sand, and they're like rolling around. They're drunk as shit, and so the guy has a bottle of cheap, shitty vodka in his hand, and he's like trying to crawl away from this chick, and she's like, "Give me that fucking vodka!" And she fucking like goes crawling after him, and she like grabs him by the hair, and she starts trying to grab the bottle of vodka, and he turns around and just starts like punching her in the face. And that's when I was like, all right, motherfuckers, you're in my campsite, and I'm like pissed at this point. And this is like exactly why I bought my shotgun before I came out. And I fucking racked my shotgun, and I was like, this is my fucking camp. You guys are gonna stop the fuck right now. And they both stop, and they're like, oh shit. And all my buddies, I had a bunch of buddies over for a fire, and we were just chilling. And they just, like, we were having a really good time up until this point. And so they stop and they're like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, get your car and get it out of my fucking camp and leave now. And they're just stumbling around. My buddies, like, are trying desperately to dig them out of my campsite because they know how I get when I'm pissed. And they're like, come on, Corey, just chill. You sit over here on the couch. Here's some whiskey. Just calm the fuck down and we'll take care of it. We'll get these assholes out of your fucking camp. And, you know, they eventually dug them out. It took like a fucking half hour to dig those assholes out of my camp, push them back out, and show them exactly which direction to drive. And actually, I met up with them the very next day. We were, I was at the Oasis Club getting breakfast or something. No, I was at the internet cafe, and yeah, I'm having morning coffee and using the internet. And the guy comes up to me and he was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, sorry about ruining your shindig last night. That was kind of fucked up of me. Oh, by the way, were you really gonna shoot us?" And I was like, yeah, yeah, I was. If you didn't get the fuck out of my campsite." But they did, and we became friends, and now we're all cool. I mean, I'm sure there's still shrilly assholes. Yeah, Jewel Redcoat, I totally lost my voice a little bit. I'm cool. I did a extra, extra crusty set at the range the other night, so don't worry about it. Frankie says, I still have lead in my phone from when you shot us. Yeah, so I ended a live stream a few live streams ago. That's the phone I shot.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys want to see it? Here you go. This is it. This is my old phone that I was live streaming off of.
So good.
Uh-huh.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Cool. So good. Bam, bam. So good.
George Andrews. Are you the one that sent that box? I just got one today with a bunch of medical supplies like ibuprofen and allergy pills and some tools and stuff. Was that you? Because that was awesome. I just finished putting away all the meds. Thank you. That was so sweet of you. Oh yeah, I thought the phone was gonna blast apart, but it's so funny because it kept live streaming for like another like 5 seconds after that. That's pretty fucking sweet. Do you want me to put my hand like this? Is that
No,
help?
just flat out. It's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'm in pretty good spirits, man. I'm getting a nice stick and poke tattoo and talking about awesome shit and fucked up shit, and I'm drinking some whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some. Actually, this is pretty bad spirits. Yeah.
Well, we got plenty of it.
Oh, thank you, Gunther Wonderlick. Oh, guys. Okay. Yep, I'm cool. So the other reason why I decided to do this live stream today is because so my prosthetic leg is fucked up. And I need to go and get it fixed. But the problem is, it costs me about $100 every time I go into town to get it fixed. And I don't have that. I'm fucked right now. So if you guys want to show some love, actually, okay. So now is a good time to tell you. I have a promo code on my T-shirts right now. If you go and if you've ever wanted a Slab City Library t-shirt, right now the promo code is whiskey. And if you go to the links at the bottom in the description and type, when it asks you for the promo code, if you type in whiskey, you get 15% off for 1 week from today. So that would be one way to show some support. That'll help me to get to town so I can get my leg fixed, which is really important. Oh, Crimson Blood 1, you got one? Fuck yeah, dude. They're so cool. yeah, that leg, I walked on this leg through all the way through Alaska, from the furthest south to the furthest north, and back again. I did all those crazy adventures on this, so it's pretty beat up at this point. Um, and I definitely need to get it fixed. And I also just today had an appointment to get a prescription to get a new one. So that's what I'm working on. You can buy a T-shirt for 15% off, or you can just straight donate to my PayPal. That link is in the description as well. And what else? T-shirts. Oh, and also you can order stuff from the Amazon wish list if you want. That won't help me get to town to do my appointment, but that also helps in other ways. So paypal.com/me or paypal.me/ the link is in the shit. It's hard for me to tell you links while I'm being stabbed over and over again. So yeah, I guess I'm supposed to tell you some cool stories about, no, some fucked up stories in Slabs. Let's see. Anybody got like um you ever any like you hear weird stories about Slabs and you think I might be able to tell you what really happened? Go ahead and ask. I've had some pretty shitty neighbors, and I've had some pretty weird experiences with people. Actually, just today, I was driving to my doctor's appointment, and this dude at the T. So this guy, Dr. Spencer, he's not a real doctor, and he's got this book on Amazon available that's called Man's Next Migration, and it's really stupid. And so this guy fucking a couple weeks ago, I was taking a swim at the canal. I was taking a bath. Hey, welcome, Uncle Ken. How's it going? Um, oh man, Crimson Blood. I've already talked about the Reddit story. That's fucking ridiculous. um, so yeah, I'm definitely feeling the pain, dude. So anyway, I was taking a bath like 2 weeks ago at the canal, and this fucking creepy Dr. Spencer guy rolls up next to me and starts like just talking shit on me, and I'm like, dude, get out of here. I'm trying to take a bath. Like, I need this bath. It's hot, and today has been kind of fucked up. And he would not leave me alone, and he proceeded to just like say a bunch of misogynist shit at me, and just like about how I'm gross and ugly and like stupid, stupid guy shit. And so that was a thing. And then he called the police on me about it. And then, yeah, so today I was driving by his place and he was like fucking trash talking me with a megaphone. Um, so yeah, like, some people are fucking assholes. Which is so interesting because, just this Sunday it was amazing. I made the rounds, in Slabs and went and got coffee at Oasis Club and hung out with a lot of really wonderful people, and they were all so sweet. And I just felt like, wow, is this real life? Like, everybody's so kind, and it was it was just wonderful. So it's kind of like that kind of balance. Um, you know, sometimes people are incredibly sweet to you, and you're like, wow, is this real life? And then, the next day, some fucking creepy old guy is yelling at you with a megaphone about how you're ugly or something, because he's mad that I didn't want to show him my boobies or whatever. But at this moment, I can't think of any other person in Slabs that is like that, that's been here for a while. I guess there's some rumors going around about specific individuals that I really have nothing to do with, so I can't exactly comment on that. Uh, Ooh, thank you, B. That's really cool of you. $5. $10 on this live stream so far. That's $10 closer to my prosthetic appointment that I so desperately need. Oh, that hurts so good.
I know, right? That'll feel great. Boom, shakalaka.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's exactly right, Johnny Wolf. Like out here in Slabs is the same way. It's sorry guys, there's a little phone adjustment here. My tripod got busted. So, oh, there we go. Oh, now you can't see my face. Oh, shit. Damn it. Sorry about this, guys. Hold on. There we go. Alright, this is a reminder, guys, if you're asking me questions not related to the topic of the fucking live stream, that I'm just not gonna answer you. You can go to so many of my other movies or so many of my other videos and get the answers to all these questions with just a little bit of personal effort. So go and do that first before asking questions that are really obvious. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Why would you think that Slab City looks comfy? It's not. I'm literally getting stabbed right now, and I had some old man yell at me earlier today. And it gets about 120, 130 degrees here in the summer, so no, it's really not. It can be during certain times, but it also cannot be. And if you're expecting comfort, then you will be sorely disappointed. Oh, whoa, scrap dude, $20. You're a fucking baller, dude. Yeah. Okay, that calls for a swill.
Yeah, well.
Cheers, bastards.
Cheers.
Yeah. Mm.
Good day.
Huh?
That was pretty
Did she get scared and leave?
No, she had to be somewhere, but she was scared to come here.
That's weak.
Mm-hmm.
Weak!
Like, geez, you're afraid of a library?
Well, that fits in the theme, Autumn, because we're talking about fucked up shit in Slab City. Hey, one of the things that's lesser known, nobody's going to talk about on their YouTube channels but me, is trying to score dates off Tinder in Slab City. Because they're going to, like, get to Salvation Mountain and be like, where in the fuck am I? And then they're going to get a little further and be like, this is scary. And then they almost never make it all the way in. And even if they do make it all the way in, they're, like, all awkward and just kind of like, what am I doing here? How do I act? Like, they have no idea what they're getting into. Even if you tell them, like, the last few Tinder dates I fucking arranged, like, only one of them, no, only two of them actually made it all the way to my house.
Which is sad because I'm on a fucking piece of shit 90s crotch rocket and I made it here.
Yeah. Oh, George Andrews is asking tourist horror stories. Fuck yeah, actually that's most of the shitty stories. It's not just, most of the shitty stories from living in slabs aren't from slabbers. They're from tourists and, temporary campers here that don't fucking understand how to be courteous to other people.
Even a couple of those today.
Actually, yeah. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, a van full of dudes came in here this morning, and I explained to them. It's okay. I explained to them, okay, guys, it's cool to take pictures. That's rad. You're welcome. Awesome. Just don't point your cameras at people without permission. And if you take, and the guy was like, oh, can I take your picture? And I was like, yeah, but please put a tip in the tip jar, man. Like, I'm just trying to exist in my home, and I'm in the middle of a conversation with my friend. But you can take pictures of me if you fucking throw some in the tip jar. He fucking drops to his knees, takes like 20 pictures of me while I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm like, okay, that's enough, man. You know, like, and he never put a tip in the tip jar. And all of his buddies, everybody else that came with him in the van, I had to yell at each one of them because they all were taking pictures. They were putting their giant cameras in people's faces here and like just being so rude. And yeah, I got pretty mad at them and was like, yo, you guys are fucking kind of pissing me off here. I told you not once, not twice, but 3 times now, um, to ask permission before taking pictures of people in here. And, you know, they kind of acted like I was the asshole.
It's very fucking validated because one of them tried to take a shot at me when I wasn't even looking. I didn't even know they were trying to take a shot at me.
Yeah, and the guy that was taking pictures of me, like, I was talking to Autumn over at the table,
Yeah.
and he pulls up his camera and, like, starts taking pictures of the back of Autumn's head with me, like, in the background of that. And it's like, dude, I literally just told you, like, 5 seconds ago to ask permission before getting people in pictures with you know, with your camera. And he was like, oh, it was just the back of her head. And he misgendered her, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and was like, and just was like, oh, it's just the back of his head. And it's like, no, dude, that's still a person. There's a human in the picture that you're taking pictures of. Like, what are you fucking doing? Anyway, so you guys are asking what I'm getting tattooed on myself. That is technically related to the topic here. All of you other people asking questions that are unrelated to the topic, I'm ignoring you. It's not that I'm not seeing you, I'm ignoring these questions because that's not what I'm talking about right now. Oh, right now, this is just a free form. This is what I got so far, and he's doing some cool doodlies. And in one of my videos, I have this tattoo being done, the rose, and that's a commemorative of one of my friends who is no longer with us, who was a very talented artist, a great father, an excellent cook. So I'm just kind of this arm is my guest arm, and this arm is I do all this shit on my own arm. Ooh. Hands kind of hurt, man.
Yes, they do.
That's really thin skin.
Yep. That's right on all these little bones
Oh,
here.
yeah.
All those little bones.
Let's see. Oh, hey, Dean Hill. You're on timeout, you little bitch.
First time out.
No, second.
Second time out. Shit.
Hey, man, be respectful, don't be crass, alright? Or else you're on fucking timeout, too. Okay, let's see. Craziest person I've met in Slabs. Oh, that's a good back on topic there, Dead Mouse 1. Good call. So, during my first year in Slabs, one of the first people I started hanging out with that was an actual slabber was Moth. Back when he was living at the poop tank. I call it the poop tank because it used to be the septic tank back when this place used to be a military base. And obviously it had been empty for a long time, and it's just this crazy concrete tower. But he lived in there. He had 3 female goats and a male goat, and he was breeding them and making goat cheese, and he had like a little aquaponics farm in his house and shit. He's out traveling around right now. I think he's got a girlfriend and possibly a kid on the way, and he's traveling around in an RV. Last I heard from him, he was doing pretty good, so I hope he's still doing good. But yeah, he was definitely a crazy motherfucker. I used to go over to his house on hot days, and we would watch like Star Trek and fucking talk about weird shit. And one of the reasons he was so crazy was he would wear skirts, and when I first met him was not at his home, and he had like just these holes in his skirts, and I always thought that was weird. And when I met him at his house, I realized that he just stands in his yard and lets his goats chew on his skirts. So that's why he had a bunch of holes in his skirts. And I always thought that was really funny. We'd just drink tequila and fucking watch Star Trek, and he'd try to creep on me, but then I'd be like, no, dude. And then he'd be cool. But, you know, it's like pretty much every dude I've ever fucking met here in Slabs, I've had to, like, they're respectful after You tell them, like, no, dude, I'm not into you. Like, let's just be friends. And if you can't do that, then we're not going to hang out anymore. And then they're like, oh, shit. Okay, I got you. So that was kind of the relationship I had with Moth. I had to, like, really assert myself that I'm not into him because he was, you know, a lonely desert man. But he was, after we kind of got past that point, he was really nice. And we had a lot of fun. And, yeah, his place was super cool, and he'd throw cool parties there and shit. Hey, what's up, Wendy from Santa Cruz?
Santa Cruz, nice.
Yeah, I used to fucking busk in Santa Cruz.
Place is fun.
Yeah.
Take a sippy sip.
That's the topic for another video. I was gonna do a Whiskey Tales 3 busking and hustling tales.
Yeah.
Okay, you asked craziest house I've seen in Slabs. Okay, that's good. That's on topic. Let's see. I would have to say Gizmo Joe's place is the craziest house I've seen in Slabs because it's not really a house, it's kind of a junkyard. And I love Gizmo Joe. He's a weird trash man and he lives among his trash and he loves it. Um, I gave him a ride to Costco a couple times, and one of the times I was also hauling out my trash. And I had it in these big, bags, contractor bags in my van, and I pick him up, and he's like, "Oh, cool, so I can sit anywhere." I'm like, "Yeah, you probably want to sit down, man." And he's like, "Oh, cool," and he flops down on one of the trash bags, just like it's a fucking like a bean bag or something. He's like, "Oh, this is a perfect spot for me." I'm like, "Dude, that's trash," and he's like, "Yup."
Yup. I love that.
Yeah, he's cool. I actually met him during my first few days here too. But his house pretty much consists of a bunch of trashed buses and vans and trucks and it's cool. Gizmo Joe, shout out, dude, if you're watching or if you watch this. Nothing but good vibes to you, man. You're cool. Man. Another crazy house, like, I mean, I guess crazy is a subjective word, like, because, it could be crazy cool or crazy fucked or, like, just weird. Um, let's see. Let's see. There's a crazy cool fort, on, fuck, what road is it? It's right when you go back on, Coachella Canal, back toward main slabs. Um, it's kind of by the pet cemetery, and it's where Austin and his peoples live. And it's this just crazy longhouse that's super tall and big, built out of pallets and particle board, and it really is just quite a crazy looking. Have you seen that?
Yeah, we drove by a couple times.
It's
Fucking beautiful.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And it's got like a crow's nest, and now they're building onto it. I would definitely define that as a crazy house.
They've been putting in the work, that's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, I mean they started working on it maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, and it's just amazing to watch it grow from year to year. Oh, thank you, Mad Mac. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the size of my bus tires offhand. But if you hit me up on my Slab City Library Facebook page with that question, I'll check it out later and give you the answer to that. Okay? Bus tires are really expensive though. Like to replace my tires is probably gonna cost like $1,000.
I don't doubt that for a fucking second.
Ooh.
Doing okay?
Yeah.
Pain is your friend. Pain is your friend. Oh my god, yeah, pain is your friend. It's gonna make you feel stronger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, make these knuckles nice and numb.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see. What are some other crazy houses in Slabs? Well, you know, the last video I uploaded was the tour of Rabbit Side. That's a pretty crazy looking house. They've got all sorts of animals and art and stuff. I definitely would recommend going and watching that. Jeremy Bailey, you are banned from my channel forever because fuck that. I'm not gonna do spam. No spam, guys. Come on, behave yourselves.
Please no.
Let's see.
I don't know, there's something crazy about building a house on a fucking helipad.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy when people need that kind of fucking help out in the goddamn desert.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. So another crazy house. I actually worked on repairing this place last year, um, and doing some like yard work there. But this is the same guy that I was talking about earlier in the live stream. This guy was fucking harassing me and shit. But so he set up his place just before last summer, I want to say, and the place where he assembled his house is directly on what used to be the Medivac landing pad.
Definitely.
And if you don't know what that means, a Medivac landing pad is where a medical helicopter will land to pick up people to go to the hospital in San Diego. Because we're out in the middle of nowhere. And the nearest, like, actual legit hospital is in San Diego, which is pretty far away. So, so this guy built his house on the landing pad, knowing that it was the landing pad. And that's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So now the helicopter has to land a good, like, quarter mile further that way.
And hopefully you can get there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Hopefully you can find someone
Which, like,
to get
if
you
you've
there.
ever been in a fucking traumatic situation where you had to get airlifted out of a place, a few minutes can make a difference. A few minutes can mean the difference between life and death. So that is, that's crazy. That's fucking nuts. Ooh, that's looking good. Let's see. Somebody asked craziest people I've met out here. So a few years ago, when I first moved in here, I had a neighbor named Ray who lived right next door over to me, and he's actually in a couple of my videos too. And he actually would come over here and threaten my life, and and just it started off small, like he was really friendly, and then at one point, um, he like offered to let me use his bathtub at his house, and I was like, nah, I'm cool, man. Like, you know, like I politely declined. Not like I wasn't like, no, you're a creep, fuck you. I was just like, nah, man, I'm not really feeling like a bath right now. I'm cool. But then ever since that time, uh, he just kind of became like aggressively obsessed with me and would just like try and sabotage me on the internet and talk shit on me to people and come over here and try to cause trouble. And um, eventually it got to the point where he was like creeping around in my bushes, like threatening me with a knife and shit. And you know, I can deal with that. I wasn't like, I don't know. I didn't feel like he was gonna kill me or anything. He probably, I mean, he was gonna try, but you know what I mean.
Shit, try to kill a fucking Ronin.
Yeah, no. And so I ended up making a citizen's arrest of him, and I had to go after the citizen's arrest. I chose to press charges on him in court because I felt like somebody that's going to be making terroristic threats toward people should probably be in jail, and if that's what the cops want to do and that's what the law wants to do, then, I'll go in there and testify against him. So they actually ended up, I'm not pro cops by any means, but, it seemed like the best way to get him out of here, and, so I went in to court, and they questioned me for a total of 15 hours. Like, it was like I was on trial. Um, and it was crazy. That was nuts. And they ended up not convicting him of anything, even though I had video footage of him threatening me with a knife in my own yard. Um, so, yeah, nothing really happened with that, and that's kind of like, it's a hard lesson. It's like, I really tried to make it easy for to do what they like to do, and but the legal system failed, obviously, and so he walked free, and he ended up moving to San Diego, and then messaging me online for like a year after that about how he was gonna come over here and in my fucking bedroom at night or something, and obviously that never happened. So nice job, Ray. But yeah, so that was one of my crazy neighbors. William, I'm not the one drinking the IPA. I can't. I have celiac disease, man. I'm drinking this shit whiskey. So, hey, cheers to fucking.
Yeah. Cheers to you.
Yeah. Mm.
I said, hey, what is going on?
This is what's coming along so far. It's all inky and stuff, but yeah, he's doing some freestyle stuff. You want to show him your freestyle stuff on your leg? If you can. Here, I can. I think I can. Again, if you don't know, this is my friend Griff. He's super cool.
Freestyle stuff on my knee.
This is the kind of stuff that he's doing on my hand right now, just this cool freestyle stuff. I think it's neat. So that's what I'm getting. Uh-oh. Oop. There we go. Nope, I'm not trying to put anybody in. I know. There we go. Okay. Cool. Zombie Doll says, I have a katana and a shotgun.
Ooh, Zombie Doll, what's up? Where you at?
I think they're talking about me.
Shit.
Yes, I do have the means to defend myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, some of the craziest shit that people, there's this one guy that's going around YouTube saying that there's a bounty out for my prosthetic leg, which is, I mean, come get some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, that's a federal crime. So, What? Scrap do. How do you combat unwanted slabbers? Oh, this is something I actually really wanted to address to you guys. So somebody came into the library last week and was like, I've done so much research on slabs, and I just wanted to be informed before I came out here. I'm like, that's rad, man, cool. And he's like, so I saw this video and somebody said that there's like, if you leave your stuff for 5 days, then it's free game. And I was just like looking at him like, who in the fuck said that? Like, because they're not a slabber. Whoever said that is a piece of shit. If you know whose stuff it is and you take it, regardless of if they're there or not, that is fucking stealing. Just because there's not a fucking written law somewhere about like whatever. And there's definitely no slab law that if somebody leaves their shit for 5 days that it's free game. That's bullshit. If somebody has only been here for 5 days and they leave their shit, then I mean, yeah, I guess so. You know, if you leave your shit unattended and nobody knows who the fuck you are and you don't even have like a real camp, like yeah, if you leave your stuff on the ground in a public park, that like you can't blame anybody but yourself if somebody picks it up. But if you have an established like domicile and somebody comes and takes your shit, yeah, fuck yeah, that's stealing. So there's no unwritten rule, unwritten or otherwise, about when it's okay to steal people's shit. You know what I mean? Hey, welcome, Sandblaster. How's it going? Whoa. Lewis said that. Okay, well, good to know that he said that because that's not fucking true, and I'm kind of pissed off at him for saying that, even though we're on good terms and we're totally friends, but, you know, public record, that's a bullshit thing to say, and that's really irresponsible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually, that same guy I was talking about a minute ago, that nightmare neighbor Ray, he would brag about, stealing things from the recently deceased. Like, he would scope out people that were sick and or dying, and when they passed away, he would brag about how he would be the first person there at their house stealing their shit, and he would brag about getting there before the family could. So yeah, that's wrong. Like, use your best judgment. You know, nobody defines right and wrong by what's the written law. You just know what's right and wrong. Don't steal from people. Don't fucking, you know, go into somebody else's house and act like an asshole.
It's called being a fucking good human.
Ooh, that's tender there.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Tender and juicy.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, George Andrews, they're called vultures. I like.
Yeah, the kitty chair has been moved. I'll
Uh-oh.
move it back into the right place.
That's okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's looking good.
Hey, kitties.
Yep, it's coming along.
Tom waits.
Oh, hey, good call, doll. Yeah, dab time.
Dab time. It's time for a dab break. Come here, Tom waits. Come on. Yeah. Yelling at me to do something. Okay, while you're gonna do that, I'm gonna go take.
Sounds good. Can you scoop me a dab?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I got it. Hold on. I got it.
And you guys have been sitting really well for this tattoo. It's hard to get a stick and poke, especially with a 5. So, cheers to y'all for sitting super well, no twitching. You know, good job.
Yeah, do a dab if you got him.
All together now.
Yes. Yeah, it boils down to respect. Paula Bradelman Thomason. That is for sure. You know, you don't need anybody to tell you how to respect a person. You just do or you don't. And if you need the law to tell you, like, to tell you how to be a respectful human being, then you're probably just a dumpster of a person. Mad Mac, if you want this guy to give you a stick and poke, you know, he's not like a professional tattoo artist or anything, but he is an artist and, you know, he's doing good work. It's nice. Oh, Zombie Doll, you rock. Alright, I'm gonna do another dab. This calls for a celebratory dab. I'm halfway to raising the funds to make my prosthetic appointment so I can get my prosthetic fixed. So I can continue romping around and doing crazy shit for your entertainment and my own. Excuse me. It's allergy season. Anyway, so if you guys weren't here earlier when I made the announcement, we had. Phew, God damn it. Ugh. Every time that wind kicks up, it blows a bunch of pollen out of that tree. That's why I'm all sniffy. Anyway, so there's t-shirts in the links below in the description. Oh, shit. And if you go now and order a t-shirt and you type in the promo code whiskey, then you can get 15% off on your t-shirt. So that means instead of being 25 bucks, it'll be like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something like that. Kitten. Hi, baby. All right. What's up with my prosthetic? It's trashed. I tramped through the entirety of Alaska on it. You know, you can't expect things to be in perfect working condition after a fucking thing like that. Anyways. Craziest shit I've seen in Slabs. We gotta get back on topic here. Let's see. What's something else?
Want some more ice and drink?
Yes.
Cool. Gotcha.
Best bartender ever.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I love it. So far. Craziest shit I've seen in Slabs. Oh, there was this one night that I was tripping on acid, and I just finished playing a set at the range, and it was super late in the night, and me and my buddies are walking back to the library in the dark. None of us have flashlights. There's no moon. It's just completely dark. Well, I guess somebody had a well, anyway, so it's completely dark. We're walking in the dark, and in the distance we hear just this noise approaching us, and we're all like, "What the fuck is that?" And we just keep hearing this noise, like getting closer and closer, and none of us could identify it. It just sounded like somebody was dragging something through the desert or something. We couldn't fucking figure it out. So we're all like in the dark, like, "Hey, who's there? Like, what's going on?" Nobody's answering us. We're like, "Hey, what's happening here?" And still nobody's answering us. We finally get up close, and one of my buddies finally finds a flashlight on him. He pulls his flashlight out and shines it, and there's two tweakers, like, they were clearly, like, twacked out. Oh, thanks, Ignatz, rat. Fuck yeah, 20 bucks. Anyway, so my buddy shines a flashlight on them, and there's these two people that are like clearly twacked out, and they just freeze in the light, and they're staring at us, and between them is like a cart that's just full of shit, and I could not identify a single thing in this cart. It's just like this rolling monstrosity of like unidentifiable objects, and this one tweaker's in front dragging it, and the other one's in back pushing, and we all just kind of freeze and stare at each other, and it's like we came to an agreement in that moment, and we both decided like, yeah, we're not gonna fuck with this. And we just kind of like, my friend just turns off the light, and we both just kind of go our separate ways, like, okay.
So good.
Like, nobody knows what's going on. I still don't, I've thought about it so many times, and I have no idea what those people were trying to do. They probably were stealing a bunch of shit from somebody, and were like, oh no, we're caught, and then realized that we were fucked up too, and like had no idea what was going on, and we all just kind of were like,
Whatever.
well, alright then. Click. Is that easier if I do that?
Whatever. Whatever's most comfortable for you. I can work it out.
What are you asking me? The craziest wildlife encounter.
That's a good one.
Okay, that's not bad. Let's see. The craziest wildlife encounter I've had, like when I think about that kind of shit, like I grew up in Minnesota and there's some serious wildlife out there too, and I fucking tramped through Alaska and there's some real serious wildlife.
Super serious.
Ooh, that hurts. And ooh, that's the spot. Dang.
We're about to go further too.
Ooh. Anyway, so the first time I killed a rattlesnake out here, I was also on acid, and me and my buddies were like, "Yeah, tonight's a real chill night. It's so quiet and so nice. It's the perfect night to drop some acid and play some music and just be, chill, fun human beings." And like, as we're all peaking, we hear or whatever. That's a terrible rattlesnake sound. Sounds like a fucking. It sounds like a sprinkler starting up. And, I'm on acid and I'm from the Midwest, so I'm just like, this just sounds like a sprinkler or something. And then I realize, like, I think about it and I realize where I am.
There ain't sprinklers out here.
No, there's no sprinklers out here.
This ain't sprinkler country.
So we all jump up. And we're like, fuck, it's a rattlesnake. It's under the RV or it's under the trailer that we're in. And we get up and we're looking for it. We know it's in the house, but we can't find it because it's dark. It's night. And everything, when you're on acid and you're looking for snakes, looks like fucking snakes.
Yup.
So we're like running around the house looking for a fucking rattlesnake, and everything looks like rattlesnakes. And we finally found it, and my buddies are like, "Hey, we found it!" And I run up, I jump over like the gate, and I come out, and I realized that I wasn't holding a weapon. All I was holding was a taco. This whole time we're running around looking for a rattlesnake. I'm holding a taco in my hand. And I'm like, fuck. So I like jump back over the gate and I grab a stick and I'm like, okay, like I got this now. Like, let's try this again. And they're like subduing, like they're trying to, they're standing next to the snake and it's like coiled up and ready to fucking spring on them. And my buddy slides like this, it was a kid's fucking like little baby mattress. I don't know why it was out in the yard. I think because it was grody. We had pulled it out of a dumpster and we were letting it sit in the sun to let all the germs just kind of like get sun bleached off. So he slides this little mattress over the snake to uncoil it, and it's like kind of rolling in the dirt. That's when I went up with my stick and pinned its head down, and then my other buddy chopped its head off. Yeah. But yeah, that was the time I tried to kill a snake with a taco.
Maybe you should go grab the head and show it to him.
Yeah, I killed a rattlesnake a few days ago. I was hunting for baby kittens. I have kittens right now.
Maybe you should show him both the kittens and the rattlesnake.
Oh, man, yeah.
Uh-oh.
In a little bit after some tattooing, I'll show you kittens and a rattlesnake head. But also, we do have a theme here. The live stream theme.
It's called pain.
Ooh. Robert O'Connor, don't tell me not to kill snakes in my house, dude. That's stupid.
Yeah, fuck you. Where do you live?
Yeah.
You live in a house, like an actual house, an apartment?
Yeah, right?
Fuck you.
Mad Mac, you would have been hiding on top of my trailer with my girlfriend at the time, and you both would have been like, "Oh no!"
Lifting up your skirt, crying mouse.
Just kidding. I mean, that's what she was doing at the time, though, hiding on top of the trailer, like, ah. Ooh. Okay,
Sorry.
that's keeping in the theme, Zombie Doll. What's
There we go.
paranormal experiences?
Zombie Doll's doing really good.
Yeah, seriously.
Doing really good.
Okay, so there was one night that one of my buddies was like, "Hey guys, oh my god, come out here and look in the sky right the fuck now." And I'm like, yeah, the moon, it's real cool, I know. And he's like, "No, seriously, come out here and look in the fucking sky right the fuck now." And I'm like, dude, whatever. I've been living out here for like a year. I've seen it all. I don't give a shit. Like, okay, fine. I'm coming out. So I come out and I look in the sky, and there's a fucking light spiral. It's a spiral, and it's like nothing I've ever seen before, and it's huge. It's lighting up the whole sky, and there's a ring around it. And we all just stand there like, what in the fuck? So, um, I looked it up. You could see it all the way from San Diego, even like LA and San Francisco, as far as San Francisco. But it was this crazy light spiral, and if you look it up, there was one exactly like it over Sweden, and it was this huge, like, the government was all trying to act like it was a misfired missile, which, I mean, it could be, I don't know, but it seemed just too fucking weird. Um, and I watched videos of missiles, and it didn't really look like that. So I'm convinced it was some weird shit that they don't want to explain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Supertramp saw a light spiral too. Crazy.
Light bodies, who knows?
Who knows, man?
Sorry to be an asshole.
But I mean, we see the military doing all sorts of weird shit over the bombing range all the time.
Hear it too.
I've seen all sorts of weird shit. Yeah, there was bombs going off earlier today.
Yep.
Some big ones. When I drove back here from town, I saw a little mushroom cloud coming from the mountains there.
Fuck.
Did you hear it?
I heard it, yeah. I heard a lot of them going on today.
Oh yeah.
I was just so focused on like moving my shit into the apartment. I call it the apartment.
With the hermit hut?
Yeah.
That's cute.
The little Slab City apartment.
Yeah, it is like a little apartment.
It's perfect.
It's a loft.
It's perfect. Perfect for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yes.
It feels so fucking good, doesn't it, Paquita?
This guy likes stabbing me a little bit too much.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Call me senpai.
Okay, senpai.
Yeah, don't call me that.
Fucking weirdo.
When are one of you motherfuckers gonna come out here and get stabbed?
Yeah.
Just living vicariously through your video. Get out here, let me stab you. Let me stab you.
Ah.
Slide in real good. Boop, 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 boop.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Pain is your friend. It makes you stronger. You're leveling up in most cases of RPGs. And
Ah.
no.
Jeez.
Have you not had stick and pokes on your hand yet?
I mean, I did all these.
Yeah, but not all.
Not like on the, not on the tendons there,
On
yeah.
the bony bones. That's cool. Yeah, so
No,
I'm gonna
it's
add
fine.
another line, and then I'll put another eye here, and probably
Oh,
one
yeah.
up here.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I'm not hurting too much. It's fine. I can definitely, yeah. No, you go ham, man.
Oh, ham. What if I want to go biking?
Well, go bacon then.
You know, I bet we have a lot of Tom Waits fans on here. Do they want to see Tom Waits sleeping in a chair?
Oh. Kit time. I'll do Kit and Cam later.
Yeah, Kitten Cam's got to come up later.
Oh man. Oh.
Don't worry, just breathe.
No, I'm fine.
Breathe
It's
and
fine.
drink alcohol.
It's fine. I just know that there's some people in this chat that are getting off on seeing me.
Oh
again.
yeah, they're getting off so hard. Yeah, I liked it when you called him senpai.
The
Cool.
craziest pet I ever saw? That's a good question.
Woo.
Hey, nice one, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I will answer your questions if you ask me what's the craziest blank I ever saw in Slab City. That's the formula here. What's the craziest blank you ever saw in Slab City? And I'll answer. Craziest pet.
Man, that's got to be
Hmm.
fucking hard in this town.
I
That's
mean,
for sure.
yeah, I mean, I've seen pet chickens and pet rats and pet pigs and pet mules and giant fucking dogs. Ooh, that is a tender spot. Jesus.
Yeah, feel it.
Jesus.
Feel it.
Ah!
Feel it.
And I've seen pet, let's see what else. I've seen,
You got any lizzies? Like, there's so many fucking big
yeah.
ass lizards I see
I've
running
honestly,
across the
okay,
road doing their push-ups and shit.
I've never seen a traveler with a lizard. And my theory behind that is because lizards are fragile. Like, they need a certain amount of sunlight in a day, or else they will die. They can't get wet, or they will die. I mean, they can't be wet for too long, like some of them. Ooh. Uh, I think, yeah, I think the craziest pets I've seen, and it's not weird because they were dogs, but they're huge. They're these Great Danes, and the reason it's so crazy is because they lived in a school bus with a family of 6.
Jesus Christ.
So I thought that was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
you
nuts.
guys are traveling, breeding Great Danes in a school bus, and you've got a family of 5 kids and, you know, a mom raising these kids and dogs single. Like, that's crazy. And I love that family. They're one of my favorite families ever. And I've also seen people walking pigs on leashes. That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's this guy with a really cool red scarlet macaw.
That's pretty.
That was really neat, yeah. And this macaw just loved eating beets.
Beats. Can it
And
speak pretty well?
yeah,
Had a pretty good
he had a pretty
vernacular.
good vocabulary,
Yeah,
and
there we go.
he would just talk shit and eat beets, and yeah, pretty much. It was super cute. And this guy loved coming in the library and sitting down and reading books, so it just brightened up my day seeing
Hell
this
yeah.
guy reading books with his little macaw while he eats beets, and yeah, that was nice. Uh-huh. Oh man, have I told you that story about Papa Jimmy?
Papa Jimmy.
Hi, welcome.
Hi there.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Fishing from Canada.
Right on.
Yeah. Toronto. Big city.
Ooh, we got $6.66 from Sandblast.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
thank you,
Right on.
Sandblaster.
Yeah,
John,
man.
one a few
Doing
times.
well.
Very. Um. Ooh. So the story about I've got a lot of Papa Jimmy
Pretty shitty.
stories,
Really.
but the craziest Papa Jimmy story is it's another acid story.
Yeah, as are the best ones.
Oh, that hurts. Oh my goodness.
Feel it.
Oh my goodness. Um, Papa Jimmy decided to go party at this fucking 3-day rave they have every year, and my partner at the time decided to go and like join him and basically just go down there and scavenge for booze and cigarettes. It was a misfire, huh?
No.
No? Cool. Ooh, it's looking fresh. Anyway, so Papa Jimmy was down at this rave partying, and my partner decided to go down to try and go score some free booze and cigarettes and bring it back up to me at camp. And she had been gone for like a couple hours, and I was starting to get kind of worried. So I went down there, and she was with Papa Jimmy, who was just the fuck out of his mind on acid, and he had some serious like 3rd-degree burns on his leg. Um, and my partner was like, "Yo, I've been trying to get this fool to leave this party for like 2 hours." And he's clearly like he needs to go to the fucking hospital. Oh, we got $9.99. Tom Johnson, you fucking kick ass. That's fucking hilarious. We got the inverted 666.
Yeah, 999 if you really want the truth.
Anyway, so CJ's like, I've been trying to get this fool to leave this party for like 2 hours. Help me. Like, he won't leave. He's tripping balls, and he's got like really bad burns all over his leg. And I'm like, dude, Papa Jimmy, come on, man. Like, let's go home and get some fucking, treat that shit at least. And he's like, no, I'm cool. It's cool. And he's trying to make excuses like nobody wants to take me home anyway. It's cool. And I went and like flagged down like four different people, and and they were all like, yeah, I'll take him home, like no problem, of course. And he still refused to go. So then me and CJ are like, all right, you know what? Fuck you, old man. You don't want to leave. We can't make you if you don't want to. You're a grown ass man. Fine. So we leave the party and we're like, fine, you're on your fucking own. We did everything we could for you. Um, Next day, we go to visit him at his house to see how he's doing. Ooh, God. Mm, to see how he's doing, and he's there with his wife, and he's he's looking like shit. Like his burn is bad. And I'm like, dude, you need to get to the hospital. He's like, that's okay. I got a clinic appointment like in 2 days. It's cool. I'm like, no, dude, you need to get to the hospital. Eventually, he went to the hospital in San Diego, and he was there for like a month because it was that bad. They had to fucking skin graft, uh, like his whole other leg. So what they did was they skin grafted from his other leg to his burnt leg because it was that bad, and he tattooed head to toe. So his skin graft is like the inverse of the tattoos on his other leg. So now he's got a mirror image of his leg tattoos on his other leg, which fucking cracks me the hell up. Can you imagine?
God, that would be horrible. I fucking hate
He
that.
just flipped his fucking skin over. Now he's got mirror image of
There
his
you go. Damn it all.
Ah, yeah, but he was a cool guy. Ooh, and his wife Wendy is super cool too. I love her. They're nuts. They're crazy. They're some of the craziest people I've ever met. But yeah, fucking awesome. Great people. Mm. Yeah, right. Mirror image. So funny. And his whole legs are like 100% covered in tattoos.
Well, the unfortunate. Nope.
No, it was awesome and he loved it. He was like, "Isn't that fucking cool?" And I was like, "You are insane, dude. Papa Jimmy, you're fucking nuts."
You need a break?
Hmm. Hmm. Let's do a dab break.
Cool. Dab break. Hi. Gonna drink some more alcohol.
Okay.
Cheers, y'all. Good job.
Great work, everyone. Yes, Nuke, I'm currently getting tatted. That's why I'm being a little whiner about it. There it is. He's doing these lines. The rose there was done by my friend Jinx. Go to commemorate one of my dead friends. Wonderful man, beautiful man, and he's not here anymore. Yeah, dab a clock.
Oh, shit.
Hmm?
Nothing. Just gonna do the
Takata is good. Cheers, fuckers.
Nope, nope. I was wrong. I was wrong. Boom!
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure Natty's left. Okay. I'd just like to take a moment to observe that I have the most adorable tattoo artist here right now. Z says you're a hottie.
You too, ZJ.
Uh-huh. Alright.
You too, Paquita. Bonus points if you know the movie.
Oh, man. Sandblaster says we both have soothing voices.
Oh.
We should narrate audiobooks. Okay. Good.
I don't know. I have to recommend 50 Shades of Grey, read by
Yes.
fucking Gilbert Gottfried.
50 Shades of Grey by Gilbert Gottfried.
If you have
That's
not listened to that,
That's
you're
how we
fucking
would
up.
sound if we were narrating a book.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ! What was it? Jumping Jesus Christ on a pogo stick?
Jumping Jesus Christ on a pogo stick! Everybody knows a burrow owl lives in a hole in the ground! Why the hell do you think they call it a burrow owl anyway? That's the dead milkman, just in case you didn't know.
Fuck me.
You did not see a booger shoot out my nose, you fuckwad.
You saw skeet shoot out of my nose, because that's all I keep in my nose is semen.
I'm gonna pick my nose on camera now.
Do it.
Mm.
Do it, goddammit.
I have no boogers in there.
Yeah, see that?
It's dry here. There's no boogers. It's like totally dry.
You're lost.
Gross ass
Are you
weirdo.
lost?
You just want boogers to come out of my nose, you
Yeah,
fucking weirdo.
yeah, you do.
Crazy funniest person slept. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, there you go. You're on track here. Crazy funniest? That's hard, man. Like, people are really funny here, and I have a really fucking fucked up sense of humor.
You have to be to live here, I assume.
Yeah, I don't know. That's hard. There was one guy that was really not funny, and he was really crazy not funny, and I ended up having to, like, kick him out of my fucking house.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so my bartender at the time was a super cute little gay boy that, you know, we're not really friends anymore, but that's, like, personal shit. But at the time, we were really good friends, and, this guy, this self-proclaimed comedian, comes here and orders a drink, and he's, like, talking shit on my bartender and being like, just saying weird shit like, I want this twink to get me the beverage that I want, and he's ordering, like, impossible beverages that, like, of course we don't have. We have beer and wine and fucking sodas and cheap whiskey.
Yeah.
And fucking, you know, you get what you get and get the fuck out of here. And he's like, can I get a daiquiri, please? And then, like, you know, he keeps asking for these stupid beverages. And I come in the room and I see my bartender is just, like, really clearly frustrated. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? And this guy turns to me and is like, this fucking twink won't get me what I want. And I'm like,
sorry.
that twink
I'm feeling that
is
right
my
now.
fucking best friend, and you can get the fuck out of my house. You want a fucking virgin daiquiri? I got one right here, man. It's called 5 Fingers and a Fist, you little bitch.
Damn straight.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was, like, the crazy unfunniest person that I met in Slabs.
No, fucking.
It's like, yeah, I don't have your fucking daiquiris, you little fucker. But anyway, yeah, my camp is very queer friendly. Craziest backstory? Oh, that's tough. Like, people have fucked up backstories.
And is that okay to talk about?
Well, I mean, as long as it's anonymous and it's nobody identifiable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh.
Sorry. It's about to get worse.
I know. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Here, let me get my hand like this. I think. There we go.
You comfortable?
Yeah, I'm good. There was this. Let's see. Yeah, that's tough. Like, I mean, I tend not to ask too many people like about their backstories, and the thing about it is like some people don't really want to share that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because even if it's not like anything bad, you could just join that line. I guess I don't know. Whatever.
What?
No, never mind. I'm just because when I moved, I accidentally made you stab me in the wrong spot.
Nope.
No, you're good.
No, it was a soft. So that's the.
It's not gonna stick.
It's a wonderful thing about stick and pokes.
Yeah.
You miss one, it probably wasn't hard enough. Especially with me, like I can see like right before I miss, I don't pull so hard. So I'm
Okay.
like, all right, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Pay attention if you're stick and poking. You know, for all you out there, if you're gonna try to stick and poke, fucking pay attention, please. Because people move. Because stick and poke is so much different than a goddamn machine.
And also use clean shit.
Yeah, please, for the love of fuck, use clean shit. And be clean. Use gloves. Use green soap. Use any soap. Use anything. Use fucking 99 fucking whatever alcohol. Use anything. Like, you don't want to spread that fucking shit around. Like, nobody
I have
wants your
actually-
fucking nasty shit, for God's sakes.
Yeah, and if you have fucking STDs or bloodborne diseases, fucking tell people.
Yeah, talk about it, goddammit. Like, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, you
just tell people. It's something to be ashamed of if you don't tell people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't say it,
Because
yeah,
then you're
be
endangering
ashamed.
other
But,
people.
like, if you say it, fuck, you're saving countless lives. Like,
No, dude,
countless fucking lives.
That's a raggedy ass line there.
Hey, whoa.
See that?
You want to do better?
I mean, I could, but
Where? Right here?
yeah, right there. Are you still working on it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry.
How's this for your raggedy ass line? Boom, 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 boom,
I
boom, boom,
hate
boom,
you.
boom, 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 boom. Especially on the knuckle, man. It takes a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
The posh traveling life,
The traveling life for
me.
First class, the captain's card is Regal Company.
Hey.
Oh, man.
We should just be listening to the fucking Chitty Chitty
Chitty
Bang
bang bang,
Bang
chitty
soundtrack
bang
right
bang,
now.
chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang. Oh, you pretty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang.
We love you. Take a poo. Yeah.
Chitty bang bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, we love you.
What? Did you get taco shit? Fuck yeah! I was just telling a story about how I tried to kill a rattlesnake with a taco once.
That's so fucking good.
I
My
was
mouth
like-
tastes like olives.
But the thing is, like, I was running at it with like full intention of killing it, and I was just hauling ass. I jumped over a gate and everything, and I was like, and I realized what was in my fucking hand.
Oh, we got somebody going to the skate park.
What? I don't understand. Hold on, let me see.
I am.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Wow, that must be like the craziest thing you've seen in Slab City, huh?
No.
No, what's the craziest thing you've seen
Well,
in
I've
Slab
been
City?
one. Okay, before I say anything else, I enjoy. Actually, I learn more from your YouTube and your.
Oh, you're familiar with my YouTube? Well, you're on my YouTube right now.
Right now, buddy.
What? What do you mean I'm on your YouTube? Ah!
100
Is this
and
live?
Surprise!
I don't really know how this works. Wait.
119 people are looking at you right now.
Wow.
How does it work? It says you say hi and you talk to us.
Hey everyone. Everything I learned about Slab City, I learned from Cornelius Van Gogh.
Whoa, that's
Absolutely.
trippy, dude. That's meta as fuck.
I can't tell if she's being sarcastic.
I'm never sarcastic.
Also they.
I've never seen a
yeah,
tattoo
also
done
I'm a
before.
there. Well, this is how it looks.
That looks painful.
It is.
You want one?
So what's the craziest?
I mean, I always
So the theme of the live stream
Yes.
today is craziest shit that I've seen in Slab City.
Oh, crazy as shit. Well, having been here one day,
Okay.
Oh shit! All right.
there's not a lot of crazy shit that's happened. I've had a lot of great interactions.
Even rando shit that doesn't
Random
seem like
shit.
that interesting, but still cool.
Okay. Okay.
Like, oh, I saw a guy playing with a rattlesnake or some shit. I don't
oh,
know.
that's really legit cool. Like that's crazy. Like you can't give me an example like that.
Or like you saw a guy riding a dog, or I don't know what you saw today.
Okay.
It happens. It all happens.
What did you see today?
Yeah, what'd you see? What was your favorite part of today?
Oh fuck! I can't believe. Yeah, of course. I bumped into what's his name, Quavo.
Oh yeah, Cuervo.
Cuervo. Yeah.
Cuervo is a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, he's really cool, and he told me all about his adventures in Mexico. And all
Did
the
he
shit.
tell you about all the hookers?
He told me a little too much specifics.
I'm sure that he did.
Yep. Is this PG? Is your YouTube PG?
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not.
Hell,
He gets
Is
really
my
all,
YouTube PG,
We've
guys?
been saying all the bad words.
He gets really, really specific. Yeah. So
I'm sure he did.
yeah. So I gave him a lift into town, and then we hung out for a while.
Cool.
Yeah, that was it. Really.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
he's
used to hang out with when he was living over by the Lower Canal.
Yeah.
When he, when
and
he
then
was
he went
living
away
with-
for a couple years. He said.
Yeah, he's been living in Mexico, banging hookers and
Oh yeah.
whatever else. He's
That's pretty
he's-
much it. Like that's really what he told me.
That's
Oh,
chill. No, he's really rad and he's fucking enjoying his life and
I liked
Drink
him. Yeah.
that.
yes, I will. I'm drinking.
Cheers.
No, Cuervo, if you watch this, I love you, man. You're rad, and I'm not judging you. I'm just being real.
Yeah. Sadly, he lost his meals though.
I mean, he sold them.
Yeah. I think one died. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
He said one died, and then he said in Mexico somebody he gave
Stole-
like he stole it.
It was fucky, yeah. It
Yeah,
was a fucky
hard
situation.
to read, but basically now he wants to go and get it back, also get his revenge.
What
on
it
his,
sounded like
this
was
is his word, not mine.
Okay.
His whore.
Well, I'm sure it was like literally a horror.
No, I know, but like I'm Canadian. I tend to be a little more PC than that.
Canadians are so polite. Yeah. What part of
Did
Canada
you hear
are
that?
from?
Canadians, am I totally fucking up your feed right now?
No, you're right because it's on topic. The topic is craziest shit I've seen in Slab City.
We
Okay.
want to talk to you.
And
Okay,
and,
cool.
Yeah.
Well, he was great, and then I met
Oh,
a guy.
Rose Thorne is asking, "Where's your drink? Are you gonna buy a drink?"
Wait, she's responding to me?
Yeah.
Like,
You.
Where's your drink?
Do you want a drink?
sure. Where do I get a drink from?
This
Right
is a
here.
bar.
I can serve you.
Oh,
They're
This is
$2.
a bartender.
yeah.
I can also do shots.
Oh no, shots. I'm too much of a lightweight,
There's
Cheryl, or whatever
beer.
your name is. Yeah, yeah.
There's beer.
Yeah, no, I'm like a Cornita light type guy.
All right,
Okay.
so I have a metric buck ton of Tecate.
Tecate's good.
Sure, like I'm gonna look to you guys to advise.
That's a nice light,
like
chill beer.
Yeah,
And
that
you
looks
could
great.
maybe
$2.
that lime doesn't. You want to check out that fucking half?
I need a library with a bar.
Yes, beer and books go together quite well.
I like it.
I don't know about that lime though.
Okay, fuck the
Don't worry
lime.
about it. It looks great. Okay, so now I have my drink.
Cool.
Man, I'm not on social media. This is cool. I can see why you
What's
like
your name?
it. Daniel.
Daniel, man.
Daniel
Daniel.
from Toronto.
And you know
Good
who
to-
I am?
I do, only because
I
like.
can't touch your hand.
Oh, sorry, I do because you do a lot of stuff like this, and then I learned a lot of stuff watching your videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. An education. Well, this is Whiskey Tales Part 2.
That's good. Cheers, guys. That's really good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Whiskey
Welcome to the
Tales is
library.
what I do when I'm lazy and drinking whiskey.
Cheers.
And
So what's your name?
My name's Griff.
Griff?
Yeah.
Cool. I like the area.
Thank you. Just trying to stretch the year out.
I like it outside of.
Weight is good.
How long are you gonna stretch it out for?
Oh, who knows? Who cares?
Well, you're gonna keep the tail.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Ooh, Tom Waitsu. Sleepy
Where did
sleep.
my oh? There's the rest of my spliff.
Right
Yeah.
there. You can do more. If
I'm
you
ready
need.
for more stabbies.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I watch? Is that cool?
Of
Yeah, it's fine.
course. Please
As
join
long
us.
as if you're on the live stream, you keep it on topic.
Yeah. So let's. Okay. Okay. So.
So
yeah.
mostly I'm just talking and responding to my peeps.
Yep.
But if you have any input that doesn't interrupt the flow of the general live, that's cool.
Okay. I got it.
Or, you know, sitting quietly is always okay too.
I think I'll just observe. You know.
Oh, you're welcome to do that.
I'm gonna observe.
Especially if you want to roll me a spliff.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
you
always
don't know how
good.
to
I
roll?
don't know how to
Ooh,
roll.
should I take a roll break or what?
A what?
A roll break?
break.
Should I roll for you or what?
Um,
Kalei knows how to roll.
Kalei, you want to? Oh no, you look comfy as fuck.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
You want me to roll?
I'm the super vanilla
No,
Canadian
it's
edition
fine.
that doesn't really
I can
know
do it
anything.
one-handed
I've
with
drunk
my
off one beer.
not dominant hand.
Damn.
Actually, this is gonna be a good
Yeah,
exercise. I'm leveling up. No, I got
What's
this.
that?
I gotta start off
No,
right
no,
and
Do it,
proper.
you can do it, do it.
If I lost my left hand, I would want to be in practice of
Uh-huh.
how to
There
do
you
this.
go, there you go.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
Oh, Kalei's here to help.
This is tobacco mixed with weed.
Oh.
And you could maybe add a little bit of weed here.
Oh, we have a Comms 101 Whiskey Tales at its best. A woo. Yeah, a woo to you too.
Man, Whiskey Tales is like my favorite. I mean,
Someone. I like that one.
man, yeah, the links are all at the bottom. You got t-shirts. If you go to the t-shirt sales, I said this is the third time I've said this during this live stream. Go down to the description. There's links to the t-shirts. And if you type in the promo code whiskey for the next week, you can get 15% off on a bitchin' Slab City Library t-shirt.
Also,
And
for those of you using the H word, it's not her, it's they.
yes, I am also I'm a genderqueer individual. I've explained this many times before. Yes. People have different pronouns.
Yeah, that's cool. Just saying.
Thank you.
Trying to help y'all out.
Sorry.
Yep. I found that only happened when I went on Instagram, so I decided. I mean, I get it. I should.
You want some?
Hot
Oh,
toddies?
I'll have your
Is it hot toddy time?
I've been drinking shit whiskey because I didn't want to go and ask you to get that other shit.
It's like, yeah, I'd like to get over this. But like, when you know that.
I'm so ready for
I've
hot
just been
toddies
like
though.
putting
You're
it
gonna
off
make
till
me a
the
hot-
end of the day and stuff because I was like, it's a bad idea for me to crack that in the sunshine. But I'm down making a hot toddy.
Dude, I'm so down.
Oh yeah, and one of the main reasons that I'm doing this live stream right now is I'm trying to raise a little bit of
Yeah,
cash
absolutely.
to go get to my appointment in San Diego, and it costs me $100 every time I go to an appointment in San Diego. I just need $100 and then I can get out there and back. And that way I can get my prosthetic fixed and I can romp around and do crazy shit and more stuff easier for you, because right now there's a serious malfunction in my prosthetic, which is making it like just not work right. It's hard to explain if you're not familiar, but yeah, that's the thing. So if you want to help out, any of those links down there, it's helpful. Or you can donate directly through PayPal. But the thing about donating directly through PayPal is that I won't see that money for a month.
Yeah, I don't want
Please
Zane Powell says we're drinking gay sailors. What does that mean?
What's a gay sailor?
Yeah, is that a
Yeah.
drink?
Can you give us the recipe, please? Because I want to know. Like, that sounds fucking bomb. A gay sailor? You're drinking gay sailors?
That sounds strong. Thank you.
Grab that stuff.
Yeah.
The sun's not so high in the sky.
Hot toddy!
Hot toddies, please. Thank you, Kalei.
Yeah, if you like what I do on this channel, send that Skrilla via the internet.
Skrilla.
And keeping on topic here, craziest shit I've seen in Slab City. Or if you got a specific question, craziest blank I've seen in Slab City. Let's see, craziest establishment I've seen in Slab City.
That's a good fucking question.
I've seen I mean, obviously there's the internet cafe and the library and, you know, sculpture garden and shit. Um, but every year, um, tons of people come here for the first time and they're like, oh, I have this cool ass idea for an establishment here in Slabs. Um, People have tried to start ice cream parlors. People have tried to start bars. Ooh, careful there. People have tried to start strip clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure you don't want me to
People
stab
have
you right there?
people have tried to start dance clubs. And I mean, and they all kind of run for like a few weeks or so, and some people do coffee shops or cafes and all sorts of crazy shit. Ooh, some people start like there's a Slab City Needle Exchange, which I'm not going to describe in detail yet. Um, but there's a Slab City medical drop where you can go and get medicine, and so I'll give you more details on that in the future. Ooh, but that's pretty crazy, yeah. And I think that's really really neat that people would start like donation based medical facilities where you can get first aid done. Um, yeah, that's that's crazy. That's wonderful. And there's also animal treatment centers.
Take a break, do your thing.
Oh, sure. I mean, I've got a spliff rolling right here, but hold on. Okay. And somebody wants to start a pizza parlor, man.
That's right,
And they're
I
going to
remember
have
saying that.
gluten-free and vegan options.
Fuck, best choices ever.
Mm. Yeah, there's a lot of ride shares out here.
People going here, people going there.
Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm.
You like it so far?
Yeah, it's looking good.
Cool.
This is what I got so far.
Let us know what you think. You like it, come out here, I'll give you one.
Yeah. Craziest grow setup.
Like pot?
Like just plants in general. I would have to say hands down rabbit side. They got a lot of shit going on over there. I know I mentioned them a few times, but like that's the honest truth. I've seen other grow operations here, like when Cuervo was living here, and that guy I was talking about him earlier. He had a really fucking sweet garden going on, and he had tons of weed plants. You keep saying that in front of my face.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
That's,
Sorry,
that's the
guys.
money maker right here. Also, this cute face is the money maker. Weirdo.
Alright, this is
It's
gonna
gonna
suck.
scare people away. It's gonna be like, ew, gross.
Yeah, ew, gross. Get a job.
Get a
Cut your hair and get a job. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, fuck yeah, zombie dog. Rabbit side kicks ass. I love those motherfuckers, and they bring me eggs all the time.
Nice.
Like duck eggs are so tasty. I've been making quiche. I should make a quiche tomorrow or
Please?
tonight.
That would be dope.
If I'm not too drunk, I'll make a quiche tonight, but probably I'll make it for lunch tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got hot toddies to take care of tonight.
Yeah. Dinner is hot toddies. Ooh! Ooh! You bastard.
You asked for it.
I know I did. Jesus. Oh, Strange Days has a good idea. Thank you, Schwilzer. That's what's called for.
Uh-huh. Cheers, y'all.
Oh. Jesus.
It's gonna stick really well. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna put in the pupil. You ready?
Can you make that pupil an inverted cross? No.
Yeah.
That's
We
weird.
do that.
Yeah?
You ready?
Okay. Oh. I don't know why. I'm a stream of consciousness artist. That's what I saw there.
If you saw it, I can put it.
Okay, cool. Craziest celebrity sighting. That's a good question, Joe McDonald. Okay, so the second year I came to Slabs, I was still living at the tanks, and so from the tanks you can see Salvation Mountain if you're walking around out that way, and I saw a fuck ton of like vehicles out there, like RV, like really nice shit, like rental shit. You know, I could tell it was like a film crew out there, a really expensive ass film crew with rental RVs and buses and super nice cars, and there was tons of them, and there was caterers out there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see what's going on here. And
Sorry.
it's okay.
God damn it, I'm sorry.
If you set it right here, it won't be in front of my face,
Alright, cool.
and then it'll be there where you're dominant, or you're
Kill the
dominant.
tattoo artist.
Okay, don't tempt me.
I could kill you right now.
Shut up.
We won't talk about that.
No, we
Continue
won't.
with your story.
Anyway, so I go down to fucking Salvation Mountain, and I'm carrying like 240s, like one's unopened in one hand, and I got a fucking 40 cracked in the other hand, and I'm chugging it. Walking down the front of Salvation Mountain, you know, they got the fucking yellow brick road, the trail that you're supposed to walk down that tourists take pictures of. Like Katy Perry walked down. That was for her music video. And no, was it Katy Perry? No, it wasn't Katy Perry. It was
Who cares?
Anyway, that's a good music video though. I actually really liked it. We should watch it later. But I walked down the fucking steps, and I'm chugging my 40, and there's tons of fucking people with tons of cameras around, and they're all gathered around this one person. And I walk by, and I don't know who this person is, but everybody's taking pictures of her, and she's sipping a little Coca-Cola through a straw, and everybody's taking pictures of her. And I found out that it was Heidi Klum,
Oh, nice.
and she was there for a shoot. And
She was there for a poop.
I looked at her while I was walking by, and I like raised my 40 toward her, like, hey, what's up, like, cheers. And she just gave me the scowl while she's sipping her Coke and having like 100 photographers taking pictures of her, and I was like,
okay.
all right. But yeah, that was definitely the weirdest celebrity interaction I had, where Heidi Klum was amidst like 50, no, it was like 20 to 50 photographers surrounding her, drinking her drink, and I was walking down Salvation Mountain chugging my 40, like, hey, what's up?
This video is brought to you by viewers like you.
Oh, dude, I really like that.
And also Jack Daniels.
No, there's no Jack Daniels involved in this video so far. Oh, wow.
Actually, there is.
Wow. Uh-oh. Shit's about to get real, guys.
Yup.
But guess what? The video's almost at 2 hours. It's at 1:48, and I don't generally do more than 2-hour videos.
You tell me when you're done.
Oh, we're done when you're done, like, with the main part of this tattoo.
There is no main part. It goes
Okay.
until it stops.
I mean, okay. I'll stop filming when I get sick of fucking filming, I guess.
Cool.
If you guys are still interested, I'll just keep doing a live stream. You know what? I'm into fucking free flow art.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. We don't have to stick to certain constraints.
Nope.
It's fine. This could go on for 5 hours. Probably won't, but it could. Sandblaster is interested.
Sandblaster has nothing.
Alright, you guys can hang out with us for 5 hours where we get completely trashed and end up laying on the floor eating quesadillas and chugging whiskey.
That was a good night.
That was a good night.
There were bats. That's all I care about. There were bats.
Yeah, bats come out at night here. Craziest thing sent to my P.O. box. Good question, John McDonald. You're on a roll. Okay. Man, I was just talking about this. What was I talking about? Oh, there was this guy that was sending me boxes with no return address, and like no useful shit in it, but he was sending me like women's clothes that were way too large for me, with no notes or anything, no letters, no return address, just like oversized women's clothing. That was fucking weird. And he sent me like 4 of these packages. Fuck, that hurts. God damn it.
Mhm. Pain is your friend.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Fuck.
You don't want a break for a
No,
minute?
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. It's fine.
Do you have any like cigarettes around?
You want to smoke a cigarette?
I really do.
You don't want to smoke a spliff though, huh?
No, just cigarettes.
Look in the register right over there, and there's cigarettes,
All right,
and
take
you
a
can have
break.
one. Okay.
Talk to your homies.
Okay. Sounds good. Shit. Okay, you guys want to see what I got so far? Jeez, there's still 100 people in here.
Jesus, what are you guys doing with your lives? I still gotta like do the inverted cross like maybe 2 more times. No, maybe 1 more.
I mean, you could do like inverted crosses coming off of the eye.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean,
I
I'm
already
just saying.
have this one line. I was gonna do the line and a couple dots, but yeah.
You could have that one there and do a cross, and then have that one come way out there and do an inverted cross further past there, and do like a shorter one there.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, I'm about to tattoo your actual knuckle.
That's okay.
All right,
I mean,
dude.
This
All
is
right,
free
yeah.
form shit.
Take a break.
Okay, this is what I got so far.
I said, hey.
This is freeform stick and poke. He's just stabbing me over and over again with this needle right here.
It's not hard to do, y'all. You can do it to each other.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. It's a good thing to do to each other. You can make friends this way. You know, pain is good. Pain is good.
Okay.
Wait, where'd you say Where'd you say it was?
What?
Talking about cigarettes.
Oh, in the register. Crosses shaped like battle axes. That's funny. Actually, I wouldn't mind some battle axes.
I can fucking totally do that, especially the ones you got today. Shit. Do a shout out to the person who fucking sent that shit. That's pretty good.
Yeah, good suggestion. Yeah, you can even fucking like work on down these nuts too a little bit.
Okay. I could definitely do that. Yeah, I'd love to get down here.
Uh-huh.
I'll make your fucking knuck stick too, because I made my knuck stick pretty hard.
Yeah, I've been saving this hand for like that kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah. And this is all me. I'm due like, after you're done with this or tomorrow, I'm gonna definitely touch these up and do this one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can I get a hit of that?
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm gonna lick my butt. And then my paw.
Alright. Any more questions? What's the craziest blank you've seen in Slab City? Still on that theme. I'm pretty shwilly at this point. Not pretty shwilly. I'm shwilly at this point, though.
You're not bleeding like you are. That's the best part.
Yeah, that's what happens if you're like too shwilly and get tattoos.
Too much blood.
I have, like I'm sure you already understand I have a stupid high alcohol tolerance.
Yep.
It's so stupid. It's not fun. It's expensive. Heyo. What you got?
Some cheese. Jamaican.
Whoa.
Are these the toddies? Uh-oh.
It's about to be a toddy.
Uh-oh.
It's just hot right now.
Okay. I want the monkey cup though. Yes.
You should introduce our friend.
Okay. This is my friend Calais. And she's been staying here at the library for for like 6 days now too. Really good folks. I love having nice punks staying around at my place. It really just makes everything more pleasant. Cause
It's really good to be
the
here.
thing about punks is that they get shit done, and they work hard, and they're not afraid to throw down. You
Not
know,
afraid to get dirty.
and they're not afraid of bad vibes. They accept all vibes.
Yeah.
We can get fucking weird and nasty and fun and happy and all of the things.
That's what it's about here.
They embrace the full spectrum, and that's why I'm making this video, to bring it back to the theme. Sometimes shit's fucked up, and that's okay. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. You embrace it because that's part of life. Are these all spiked sufficiently?
Not yet. I poured like a shot into this
I
one.
like that.
How much do you want in there?
Basically say stop.
Yeah, just say stop.
I don't know. It's to your best judgment, like, what tastes good with it, you know? Because I don't usually do mixed drinks. I just swill it straight. Alright.
I don't know.
Really
I
glad
usually
you
make
said
my
that you don't
toddies
do
strong,
that.
but I don't think I can handle
It's
them.
mine. It's okay.
Exactly.
Okay, Joel,
I'm
say what?
claiming this drink.
Say what?
Oh, that's good.
Keep going. One. Cool.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Cheers. I'm gonna wait for this one here.
Alright, keep mine not so strong. It's been a while. I can't handle it as strong as I usually do it.
Cheers, love. To Calais.
To Calais.
Calais. Oh, and it's damn good. Holy shit.
Ooh.
That's some good stuff.
I fucking love Jamaica.
Wow. Damn, that's some good stuff.
That's delicious. Thank you.
All right.
Oh.
Gloves.
Oh.
Get it?
That's a shout out to the Navy boys that were here. We love you. You were great.
Yes. They were well-behaved military
They
gentlemen.
were.
Sometimes military folks don't come out here with good intentions and good, you know, what? Okay. Sometimes they come out here and cause trouble, but yeah, those guys are pretty chill. We are like most of my best friends are ex-military or current military, so you know I have a lot of respect for those guys. But sometimes, you know, you get those rowdy ass Marines or etc. It's not just Marines. You get rowdy ass military dudes and they come out here causing trouble. Seen some crazy ass shit out here with those fucking guys. My tattoo artist is taking a piss. Oh man, I'm almost at 2 hours. Patrick. Hey Patrick, dude, what's up, man? Satan, come here. What are you doing? Yeah, people have San Pedro all over California. It's all over the fucking place. It just grows wild out here. You wanna kill this? You good?
Wait, what is
Yeah,
it?
it's a cigarette. Just a cigarette. Not the spliff. I'm not trying to fucking bomb you.
Good call on the jack.
Oh man. So good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tastes great. Oh, what
lime.
I usually carry like powdered ginger in like a little.
I have powdered ginger
It's really
in the kitchen.
bomb.
Is that what you want? Is that what you usually put in it?
Yeah, I add like a powdered ginger.
You should go grab some.
Yeah.
It's on the spice rack in the kitchen. I think it's on like the bottom or the middle rack.
Is it labeled? Or?
Yeah, it's in just like a ginger shaker. Yeah, if you have trouble finding it, I can help you find it. Yup. Oh, I don't know what's in the toddy at all. I know that there's a lime in there, and I'm pretty sure there's like hibiscus in there, and there's definitely whiskey. And Calais is grabbing some ginger, so I think, I don't know. There might be other shit in there. You found it. Good job.
I usually add like a little dash. That should be good.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
A little bit of warming, well, extra spicy warming.
So what's all in it?
It's Jamaica, which is hibiscus, lime, now ginger, and that's about it. Sometimes I put honey in it. Or,
It's fucking good.
yeah, I just love making, like, putting alcohol with cheese. It's awesome.
I've already done that a lot of times.
So fun though.
You want me to do that?
Not me.
Can you taste it? Does it need more ginger?
I could use like a dash more. Oh my goodness. I'm actually pretty fucking buzzed right now, man.
Woo! You ready?
Yeah.
That's all trash.
Ah.
Do this one.
Hey, you guys can come hang out at the bar. Hey, no, you're good. So I'm not doing crazy shit unless somebody asks. And now we're just chilling, and you get to watch people hanging out and being weird at my bar.
Come hang out.
So if you're watching this video just for craziest shit I've seen in Slab City, then this is the point when it's going off topic, and you don't need to watch anymore. But we might still talk about shit. Who knows? It's organic now, so.
Fun. Why aren't you here? Is the question.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is the part of the video where it just evolves into nothing. You're all just here for the ride. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Stab me! Oh, $20. Thank you, ZJ.
Thank you, ZJ.
Rock. Salvador, Madrid, it is now about nothing, but if you scroll back to about 2 hours ago, it was about something. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. Hi, Martina from Alaska. What's up?
Yeah, dude. What are you doing in Alaska?
Can I tattoo your forehead? Can I tattoo trash across your forehead?
Absolutely not. You can tattoo anywhere
I'm
else.
just kidding. I've met people with that kind of fucking shit on their faces, and it's like, man, you did not think this one through.
You can tattoo me anywhere else, though.
Okay.
I'm down. Whoever said the fun was going on 2 hours ago can suck my
I didn't
fucking
say
ass.
that. I said if you're looking for what the topic was.
Oh, no, not you. There's somebody who's like, the fun was 2 hours ago. Or
When was that?
You just said it.
No, I said it, not
Yeah.
somebody else. I said. No, they were like, "What's going on?"
What's going
Oh,
on?
he wants me to sing for you guys.
Uh-huh.
He wants me to sing "What's Going On."
And I said...
I can't play guitar while you're tattooing my hand.
I can stop.
Ah.
And I said, hey, hey. Hey,
Fuck yeah, zombie doll. I'm getting a new leg. And, oh my god, I've made $126 in this live stream. Guys.
Come on, good job, y'all.
Kick ass.
Helping out.
That means that not only can I get to San Diego and back, but I can also buy myself a nice meal while I'm there. That's pretty badass. Or if I have to drive my bus, then I can actually get out there. Because if I have to drive my bus, it costs a lot more. But lately I've been borrowing my friend Nikki's truck. And if I don't think Nikki's watching because I haven't seen her message at all. She usually comes in here. Nikki Bale. She's very active on this channel. And she's just a wonderful person. Hell yes. Hey Dart, did you say... I think you said, hold on. You get blocked from this channel forever. Dee, 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 dee. How do I... Why is it not... Okay, hold on. I gotta ban fucker. Oh, what? Oh, one of my mods must have gotten it already. Good job, guys. I guess. If any of my mods are watching... Oh, no, you already took away your shit. Good job, guys. Very nice. Nope. Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
Oh, we're having some good conversations out there.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
Come on, Coco, preach.
Thank you. Yeah, Coco's got a good preach. Hmm. Hey, how's it going, Jason? Jason Shope. Nice to see you, man. Ooh.
This dude's talking about golf courses. Like, I wish your people could hear what this fool's saying.
I can't quite hear what he's saying. What is he saying?
Talking about golf courses and water runoff.
Like, how so? Like, what is he saying about him? Some stupid shit or what?
I don't know, Coco's kind of holding his ground.
Why aren't you guys over here talking shit? What the fuck? You're standing around looking at my fucking scrap pile like you want it? No, he was complimenting me. Yeah, alright, I got my eyes on you, fucker.
No, we're just saying how, like...
We're talking shit on how that canal's gated.
Ooh. What?
Canadians are super polite. I could never
How the
talk shit.
canal's gated.
Canadians? I don't know, man.
We're not that, like, you go to Toronto, there's gonna be as many
I don't-
assholes as there is any other American city. Oh, fuck, we're still live.
Welcome back.
My friend in Louisiana gave me a sticker.
Wait, do you think
Of
my
a
girlfriend could see
Canada-
this if she goes to your,
Yeah. she
Cool! Hi, Sarah!
can. She's probably not in my live stream, but did she go
Can
on?
people watch this after when it's not live?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah!
What else do you want to say to Sarah?
I'm not good on camera. Like,
Get a
Hey,
job,
Sarah!
Sarah.
Get a job!
oh,
Get a
Sarah,
fucking job.
I really enjoy myself and I've decided to stay here for the foreseeable future. I'm also just a wee bit drunk.
He's, yep.
Cut your hair, get a goddamn job, you fucking hippie.
Go somewhere and get a dog. Oh, I have plenty of hair.
Yeah, get a
Believe you
dog.
me. That's why my nickname's Wooly.
Wooly.
Oh, man.
My friend gave me a sticker
start
of a
packing
Canada
meat.
goose that says not all Canadians are nice.
Yeah, you can start gun toting around.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
you said
why?
you're in the States. No. Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Because
You're like the Wild West. You just be coming from the guy who has a large dagger on his hip. I guess that's a sort of.
No, it's
show
about
thing.
it's about like, but it's not.
Um,
It's more.
The weirdest thing is in the States when you like go into a building and there's a no gun sign outside. That's so weird to me.
it's usually schools.
Yeah, or
Or
galleries.
churches.
It really
Or
makes it really
casinos.
Like
explicit.
places where you don't need a fucking
Or
gun.
hospitals.
Yeah, like in our wherever. It's just it's.
Yeah, I do. Or casinos.
Oh shit.
I forgot my knife on my belt and went into a casino and they
I do
dragged
that
me out
all
so
the
quick.
time. Yeah.
Dude,
Is that like a
like
thing
10,
you do a
10
lot? You
grown
walk
ass
into a
men
casino
like
with a knife?
surrounded me or something. But
Alright.
So I take a break for now?
No, but it is a trip when you think
Oh,
about,
yeah. About your
about
thing.
the diversion of water. You know.
Yeah, I'll
Did
take
you
a
blow
break
it
after.
out?
I mean,
Huh?
What is this?
California's
Is this-
in big trouble.
No, it's a
Like,
swirl. There's
The
just a
whole
lot
world
of
is.
ink
The water
left
is,
over.
Uh-huh.
the
Okay.
problem.
So I'm gonna finish the swirl and then we can take a break. Do you want to do that?
Talking
Sure.
about Slings Valley, where I'm from. There's a.
Oh, that's
That looks
Steinbeck.
really
It's
cool.
Steinbeck, yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know King City the
No,
way
but it's-
Sylvester and
But going back on this
It's
whole
really
valley,
pretty
going back
right
to
by
this
the
river,
roads,
actually,
too.
because I don't want them to
Yeah.
have water in their feed.
no, but the river runs all
That's
the way
what I
through, and
wanted
these grapevines, so
from
the grape
the
vineyards come
rose.
through, and they got
Just
water
some
subsidy in
free-form,
this area, more impoverished area,
like,
and they got caught bottling this water.
you know,
They get water
designs
subsidy, so
and
they're packing in extremely excessive amounts of water.
You
instead
mean
of
the
the
grape-
grape,
the
farm,
the
the farming,
yuppies, yeah, not
not the
the,
people.
but the grape, yeah,
Yeah,
the vineyards,
yeah, of
yeah, no,
course.
yeah. So they're
Of course, well, of course, but that's because it's a cash nexus. They
Yeah.
want to subsidize an industry that brings in money,
You
right?
have to know
Shoot
the-
you.
and the vineyards are shaking hands, the yuppies and all
good
the politicians
call,
are shaking
Uncle
hands, and they're
Ken.
getting
You're fucking
bottled water
doing it
on the side.
right,
I read
man.
some really funny thing is that all the farmers like Imperial Valley can be pissed
Yeah,
off
I got
about
some
Slab
cool
City,
mods.
But then they run to check their mail for their
They're
farming
like
subsidies
on
that
it.
get,
They
right?
know what I do.
You know, so oh my god, she's so
It
cute.
hurts less if you don't watch. You know,
So cute,
that's
she's breaking
kind
my
of
heart.
true.
Yeah, but also it's
Oh.
fun. No, you're doing great, Uncle Ken. Good job.
Cute.
You know,
Her
it's
dog
funny.
is so cute.
I know, she's
She's
adorable.
like the
I-
most manipulative, heartbreaking. Like I'm wrapped around her little paw.
So the funny thing, man, is I actually have an Uncle Kent, and he was my favorite uncle, just letting you know. Uncle Kent was cool. Me and him used to scrap all the time, like at all the family gatherings, and we'd troll each other. It was so
I
fun.
think there's always hope because if you think about history,
Ooh.
it's one fucking disaster after another. If you think about it.
Yeah, no, it is.
Right?
It is. I like that.
Jesus.
Every moment's a disaster throughout
Yeah,
history.
I mean,
There's always
think
disasters.
about the 20th century. It's such a bloody century. I mean, not like literally bloody. I mean, like every single war. You know. But that's not to say that.
But that's been forever too.
I know, but the problem with comparing, looking at war as like as a sort of threshold is that I'm not worried about war. I'm worried about us turning into cyborgs.
Yeah, no, real talk.
Right. Like that's
Real
what I'm worried
talk.
about. Killing's been going on for a while, but what
Alright,
if we
take a
all
break.
are
Okay.
infected and Google is now in our head? Google is now permanently in your head.
And then also buy, there's RFID chips, radio fingerprints, the chips, the radio print, like they put for tracking
Cool.
stuff. They have ones now. that go
Cool.
for,
There's still 106 people watching this shit.
Holy shit, I was gonna tell you
your
that.
biorhythm.
What are you
Yeah,
doing
they
with
have
your
that
lives?
already, yeah, so they have like
Because-
2007.
Just kidding.
It's gonna monitor your health
Yeah.
all the time. They
Yeah.
have that?
No, yeah, in 2007.
Okay.
Yeah, and,
Well,
the
I'm in the
history
middle of
it,
getting a tattoo, and me and my friends are about to get drunk as fuck. So, it's fun. If you guys want to keep hanging out, you can come over to my place and hang out.
Yeah, dude, come on out.
Alright, well, it was fun. Oh, shit. I made 126 bucks. Alright, I gotta do my thing. Check out the links at the bottom. If you go on
See, the problem
the
is all of this
fucking
will then be
t-shirt website and type in whiskey in the promo code, you get 15% off on these excellent Slab City Library shirts. Or if you want to donate directly to help me to go and meet my appointment, I made 126 bucks. That's enough to get there. But I'm gonna have to be making some more appointments in the future as well. So if you want to donate to that, go to my PayPal, etc. I'm fucking off now. Yeah, thanks for joining us. You guys are fucking beautiful. All right, goodbye.
Thanks, I'll see ya.